Master Duel Masochist fans, welcome to the October season. September is over. We didn't get up to gold, but we're going to fall back to bronze, and that will be that. I will tell you right now, I think my main goal for the rest of 2025 will just be we're going to just climb up bronze. We're going to climb a little bit of silver. If we happen to get gold, all right, we will do it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm very much busy with a lot of recording over here on Mama Dragon's TCG that I'm getting busier and busier recording stuff. So I really just don't have a lot of time to like sit down and really play more Masochist right now. So yeah, our main goal for rest of 2025, we're going to climb up bronze, go to silver. We'll climb up a little silver. If we hit gold, that's even better. But our main goal for the rest of 2025 will be to hit silver. And we'll climb a little bit of silver as well, with our secondary goal being going to gold. But in the last season, we did get the secret pack for the Zephyra and the Shaddolls, as well as the Fire King. The Fire Fist secret pack. So now it's time to spin our wheel and see what craft we get. I'm looking kind of for a YuGiOh. I think if we could get our hands on Winda. We're just crafting Winda, folks. I'm going to tell you right now, we are crafting Winda. Alright, so we did get a YuGiOh craft. We know for a fact we did pull the Shaddol pack. And we know for a fact that El Shaddol Winda was in that pack. Again, the other pack was the Fire King pack. So, yeah, if you want to see how to obtain, yep, we enchanted threads of shade, which we did crack. So we can craft Winda. Like I said, we do have a copy of El Shaddol Fusion. We do have a copy of we have a copy of Shaddol Fusion. We have a copy of El Shaddol Fusion. We do have one of each of these. Our lineup for Shaddolls is pretty bad, but what do I expect with that? But still, getting a Winda into our collection right now, and if we could see some more Shaddol stuff, like maybe a Beast, maybe a couple more Squamata, heck, even a Dragon wouldn't be too bad to have. We can easily be able to make El Shaddol Winda, and that will really help us with games, especially since we have 2 ways to make this card. So, I'm locking it in. We're going to spend 30 of the UR Craft Dust to make a El Shaddol Winda. Now, yes, we did get one free pull from the Enchanted Threads of Shade, but we did not open it for anything on our thing. So, we can't craft this. We can't go open that pack, even the free pull, nothing like that. Now, if you guys want me to do this, say we craft UR and SRs and it does cause us to get a free pack and you guys want us to open that crack free pack, you know what? It's one free pack. We could use it. It's free. This is the only time we'll open it. If we happen to get it again, when we crack open, when we bust open secret packs as one of our secret packs, then we'll do that. It's a free pack. Why not? This counts for nothing. It's just because we got the craft. We do have a UR here, but we cannot crack that secret pack because we did not get it from our from opening a normal secret pack, a master pack. So the Dino-Mist Ceratops, again, I think Dino-Mist would be very good if we got enough playable cards from it. A Noble Arms card, a Dark Lord, Chosen of the Zephyra, Ritual Beast Tamer, Zephyra Pilica. This is for Ritual Beast or the Zephyra archetype, and again, it really only works for those two. Again, Ritual Beast Tamer, Zephyra Windy, again, really only good for Zephyra and Ritual Beast. The Zephyra Divine Strike, again, really only good if we had a Zephyra package. And the other one, Decode Talker Extended. 2 plus effect both monster. This card becomes Decode Talker while on the field. Gains value check for each monster it points to. During the battle phase of this card, if a monster this card points to, we destroy a battle in the graveyard. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Alright, very interesting. Again, we can't crack either of these packs, so no Soldiers from the Storm, no more Enchanted Threads, until we get a card associated to these two from a master pack. So with that said, it is time to jump to the ladder. We're not going to really fix up the deck. The window is there for future use when we get a better Shaddoll core. I'm glad to have it in the collection now. That is a really good card that we can use. Alright, here we go. We are playing the one, the only YuGiOh. Oh my goodness, who would have thought we're playing Yugi himself with a pretty good hand. That is a nice hand. No, we don't. I don't think we need to worry too much about what's that. No. So we're doing Cyber Dark stuff here right now. Again, the end of the turn, we will go for Gizmek. How many cards are in this extra deck? 5? So it's a 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So it's a 44 card deck. Interesting. 5 card extra deck. It feels like the starter deck. Like, you know, it feels like the Cyber Dark starter deck. Sure. So, I think the starter deck does have the big boss monster. The one I can't remove unless I get a freaking kaiju into my hand. You're gonna discard a spell trap. Yeah, fusion tags. Who the heck is playing fusion tags? So power bond. Is he gonna power bond immediately? Because that would be... Okay, so he's not going to power bond immediately. I was about to say, if he does, that's a little strange. I'll just put him straight into attack. If this card sends to the graveyard... If this card sends to the graveyard while equipped to a monster... Equipped to a monster, you can target one other dragon or machine monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay. What did we discuss? What did we lose? We lost both our worms, though. That kind of sucks. D-Shifter Man, but yeah. We lost also the Predaplant high scale, which kind of sucks as well. Alright. So, if this card sits the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you can target one other dragon machine monster. So, what do we want to do? I guess we could do this. Lightning Storm to send the Predaplant monster. Pop it all. That does trigger the attachment Cyburn. Which, funny enough, then Gizmek can just banish 3 guys. I thought it... This card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to another. You can target one other machine dragon, special summon it. You can target one dragon. Send when this card is equipped to guard. What happened? So Cyberdark Chimera, they're destroyed. He didn't trigger Cyberon. He triggered Dark. If this card's in the graveyard, send one other Cyberdark machine monster for your deck to the graveyard with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. Okay. Battle. 24. End the battle. Set and pass. This deck is fusion based, so Pinpoint Dash will when he activates a power bond, that's when we will trigger it. Because right now I just kind of want to wait to see what he does with the power bond. I want to see what he does with the power bond itself. Okay, so no, because I want to wait for that. Rather than, okay, well, we gotten all the high scales we need. I guess we'll just summon another high scale. Rebirth Judgment. Once per turn, you can declare one monster type. Monsters in the graveyard become that type for the rest of the game. Okay. Yeah, this is a starter deck. 100% about it. We have the win on the next turn. It's a starter deck. No questions about it. No questions at all about it. And he's gonna... Nope. Yeah, Cyber Repair Plant can go off your Cyber Dragon to your graveyard and activate one of these effects if you have 3 or more Cyber Dragon in your graveyard at the activation. You can have 1 Light Machine Monster for your deck to your hand, drag 1 Light Machine Monster to your graveyard. I think he only has 1 because the rest are Cyber Darks. Sure, you can special summon your Cyber Dragon. Sure, yeah, you can kill Gizmek. Gizmek just returns on my turn at the end of your turn, per his effect. Why didn't we attack? Is the guy really afraid? Sure, my friend. Turn all my monsters in my graveyard into machines. Oh, they're pyros now! Like that, like Gizmek cares if he's a pyro monster. Gizmek's effect just resurrects himself. He doesn't care what his typing attribute is in my graveyard. Wasn't the best discard, but I mean... What am I doing? Activate effect. See, this is where I wish we had a Grid Maju. 100%. Like, we could have... Yeah, I mean, we were winning the game. We were winning the game 100% there, so we got the win. I mean, what else were we going to do? I mean... We were straight up winning the game. Gizmek banish 3, pop his Cyber Dragon, and then just punch Gizmek in the face. We win. Alright, Master Pack, Legacy Pack. It's time for that all-important Master Pack. Let's see what we can pull. We got Alien Dog for the Alien archetype. Typhon Chaos Hole. While face up, okay, so this is for the Galaxy archetype. A Sylvan Dryas. Spellbook of Power for the Spellbook archetype. Target 1 spellcaster monster. Again, this would be really good if we had the if we had the spellcasters or the spell books. The spell books or even a spellcaster strategy, we could use it. Do a barrel roll, Fox. This is for Mecha Phantom Beasts. Protection of the Elements. Ultimate Fire Formation Seto. And attack. And attack the moon! Stone Giant. I have put you in attack position. Attack the moon! Yeah, funny enough, if people don't know, the anime, again, the manga was printed originally. The YuGiOh manga originally was not about Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi actually just did all these other card games and sent people's soul to the shadow realm, or the Pharaoh did. And then eventually, the creator's name is right on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember it. But anyways, then Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game was shown in the manga. And then they became popular, so when the show originally started, the rules weren't really written. Like, they really didn't understand, like, the nature of what Yu-Gi-Oh! Was. So definitely, like, a monster cannot attack a spell card. So that's why Duelist Kingdom is as crazy as it is, because the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! Really weren't, like, put down like we did. Weren't, like, stabilized like we had in the Duelist, in the second season. It's the, Duelist City arc. The Duelist City arc, where, there you go. The rules were a little better, but again... You just had the iconic motions of Giant Soldier of Stone, attack the moon! Yep, because the Giant Soldier of Stone can attack a spell card. Oh, okay. Sure. Alright, hilarious card that they put in. But anyways, we're not going to put it once per turn when a battle position of a rock monster. Sure. Alright. He's definitely going to attack the moon, everybody. And then somehow... By attacking the moon, if you haven't seen the episode, I think it's against the, I forget his name, he's the fisher guy. He attacks the moon, and suddenly the tide all just disappears, and all his fish monster are now seeable, because Yugi originally couldn't attack any of the fish monster, any of his fish, because they were too deep in the ocean. This just shows you how crazy the Duelist Island arc was. It just tells you how crazy, I mean... We literally watched zombie monsters. We could see Time Wizard by Joey could age zombie monsters into dust. Oh my gosh. Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, kids. I still should go back and watch it. It's the most hilarious thing just because it's not YuGiOh. It's not YuGiOh. Oh, all right. Anyways, enough chit-chat about that. We didn't get anything from there that we're really gonna put in our deck, even though we could put the Attack the Moon for the memes, but we're not here to do memes. Anyways, we did get a Amakura. When this card is destroyed by opponent's card effects, graveyard, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Then, if it's a 1 monster, draw 1 card. Sure. And then a Dr. Cranium. And with that said, it is back to the ladder. All right, here we go. Colorado 2025. That's an interesting title there. Our hand's okay. I mean, it's not like the most broken hand in the world, but I mean, our opponent's DCing. But we did get Gongato. It's been a while since we've been able to play some Gongato stall. It's been a while, my friend. It sure has. Alright, well, we've just set 1 card, and that's really about it. My opponent is still seeing DC issues. I wonder, like, when does, like, the DCing issue cause the timeout? It's interesting, like, I think it was last season, we saw a lot of opponents retreating on really good decks. And it always made me interested if Master Duel no longer shows, like, they timed out or they DC'd, as we see clearly this is a DC. Connection failed. So I am curious. I thought it was like a connection failed, like they don't show connection failed anymore against last year's opponents. I think it was in Silver where we saw a really competent strategy suddenly just decide to surrender against us, which is odd to me because they were actually competent strategies that we were playing against. Like there was a Tri-Brigade one, there was the, I think there was a Crystal Beast one, a couple strategies that are actually very good, as we have yet another Master Pack and 2 Legacy Packs for doing absolutely nothing. But before we actually do that, we didn't get to see our opponent's deck. Let's see what they had stored for us. Alright, so it was the Exodia deck. Yeah, we weren't gonna win. The only way we could stop this guy is we had a Kaiju. Because this effect is always gonna be active. Alright, well, we have to worry about that. Thank goodness. So with that said, pack opening time. 1 more Master Pack. Let's bust it open. Ooh, it's golden. That does mean we have a chance for a secret pack. Union Pilot. This is really good if we have like a Union strategy. It's also pretty good for like ABCs. Once per turn, you can either target one effect monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card's special summon it. If the equipped monster will be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy this card. Instead, you can return this card equipped to a monster in your hand, equip 1 appropriate banished Union monster or 1 monster you control as equipped spell as if it were equipped to a Union monster's effect. If you do, special summon this card from your hand. Alec, the Malabranch. The Malabranch of the Burning Abyss, if we ever get a Burning Abyss core going. Dragon Carnation, target 1 banished dragon type monster, added that target to your hand. Sure, really good if we had like a Dragon Ruler strategy. Full of Prophecy, this is for the spellbook archetype specifically, so we would need more than just what we got in spellbooks. Taiyotai, Shadow of the Yang Zings, if we can get a good Yang Zing package. I think we got another copy of him. Clock Tower Prison. It's not very high Paladin. We're not playing this guy. 1 tuner plus 1 or non-tuner synchro monsters. Yeah, we can't even make that. Walls of the Imperial Tomb. This is for the sarcophagus archetype and the horror stuff, so that is pretty nice. That does open us up our first secret pack of the season, and there are some really good cards in that pack. Let's just go take a quick gander at it. So this has some good stuff in it. This is the Horus stuff. And if we could get ourselves some Horus monsters, that would be cool. Now again, all the Horus stuff is high rarity, so we'd have to get lucky to see it. I mean, we already got the Spiel spell that has the ability during the main phase you can add 1 Horus monster for your deck to your hand and then place 1 card for the hand bottom of your deck. So that's pretty nice. And then This name becomes King Sarcophagus, so we technically already have a King Sarcophagus. The problem is that really, we would need to pull gold out of this pack and pray to hope we can at least get like a UR, like at least maybe an MSD, and then if it's the only secret pack we get, roll another UR to get an MSD. Other than that, I'm not caring for the Ogdoadic stuff is pretty neat, but again, we would need a strong enough package to make it work. Personally, whatever we would craft, we want to craft for the horror stuff. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see. Like, this isn't a bad, like, Imperial, if this card is summoned, draw one. I mean, that's still not a bad card to play, in my personal opinion. Alright, well, we checked out that pack. Glad we got that one. That's a good secret pack to get our hands on there. A couple of vanillas. We've already seen Death's Kangaroo, and then Skilled Red Magician. Each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card. A max of 3. You contribute this card with 3 spell counters on it. Special summon Archfiend monster from your hand deck or graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one card you control, and place a spell counter on play. And then you can place a spell counter on, place one spell counter. Alright, yep. Not caring. We gotta get back to the ladder, folks. We got a secret pack to crack open. Alright, we're back in it. Our opponent's got some DCing issues, and not really much else we could do with this hand. We did pull the Nibiru, though. We got our big rock man. The big rock man is here, everybody. He's here to play. Alright, I know our opponent is playing a 59 card deck. No, he's playing a 60 card deck, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's playing a 60 card deck, 15 card extra. He's got some seeing issues. This would be the greatest win if we could get it. One set right now, because otherwise our hand is garbage. We need to see something a little better, or at least get him a monster so we can at least go over the pillow to pop the monster so we can get something. They're blue eye sleeves as well, folks. Oh my goodness, did the man brick on Blue Eyes White Dragon? Well, we just opened scales, everybody. How much do you want to bet that one of those cards is a face down that immediately kills my scale line? Well, I mean, we better test the waters. We will put the 8th scale first to test the water. Okay, the water is very nice. I mean, I don't have to well, it sucks we do lose out on Aether's Banish, but if Aether gets destroyed by anything, at least we could always bring Aether back. So technically, we can get Aether to banish again. I don't know what his 2 face downs are. What, a Mirror Force? I mean, is it a Battle Trap? Does it stop me from attacking? My opponent still seems to have these seeing issues every now and then. Okay, so whatever's in his either face down or in his hand aren't actually useful against us right now. Now again, we still have our big Nibiru. While yes, we'd have to tribute our own thing, we would just tribute it, and then we would just resummon Aether, banish whatever it is. We could technically just kill straight. We could just attach the pillow to the token, kill the token, pop the token, create a copy of that token for ourselves. We could do that as well, but I would rather not just use this on a token. But I mean, there could be the chance that we use it for that. Our opponent sets another face down. How much you want to expect that they brick because they're on a 60 card strategy? Donut! Hilariously enough, we could summon the Donut, go into Electromite, then we can send a guy face up. We technically could pop Gongato and get Gongato back. I don't think I want to risk it right now. We could do that. Don't get me wrong, we can. I just don't know what my opponent's at all playing, so I don't want to extend into 3 back row when we've already stabilized a monster on the board. So, you know what? I would rather have 1 stabilization of a monster on the board. And I know one of those can't be, like, evenly matched or anything. Because if it was evenly matched, it wouldn't matter. Because at this point, I have, what? We have 3 cards. Alright, I would just, I guess we banish the Gongato, as much as it sucks, because we have the gate now, so we have the other low scale in our deck. while it sucks, it'd be a little strange to put down an evenly matched with 3 back row when you know that means then that because I own 1 more card than you do, I only lose 1 card because we count the exact same at that point. And personally, I would just lose the Gungatum. A 4th back row now. Okay, the man is really getting spicy back here. What is in his hand that just is rotting? Like, what is rotting in his hand that he can't do anything with? Again, it's like, there's no real point for me to go and summon the wheel, the donut, because again, I'm winning on this game state right now, and we win next turn. If he can't find a monster to do anything, I win on the next turn, because again, we smash for 23, I just need to hit him 1 more time. Again, the donut doesn't even have an attack, so we're just gonna set... I know, we set the imperm column, everybody. The imperm column. I mean, we set into 2 imperm columns, technically. Alright, well, we win if my opponent decides to set yet another card. We technically win if he actually just summons a monster, so sets a monster. We just go Torrential Tribute over the monster. So unless something in that back row can deal with me summoning something... Ah, he finally summoned a monster, everybody. Fuse line. Well, I guess we could at least put fuse line over here and pop one of these back row and figure out what it is. Alright. I think it's just better. Let's just hit. If it really is Blue Eyes, then this would be like White Stone of Ancients. One of the 2 White Stones, my guess would be. Djinn, the Deceiver of Rituals. What the? Okay. We playing a ritual deck? A 60-card ritual deck? Has this man ever heard of 40-card rituals? I'm pretty sure you don't need every engine in the game to play rituals, right? I'm pretty sure, but I don't play a lot of rituals these days. My man just continues to attempt to DC off the game. Maybe that's just a mercy kill in the end. The DC to win. My man has decided to go straight to his end phase. Yeah, I guess we should mercy kill him out, folks. Let's just put an end to whatever the heck this deck is. It doesn't feel like a bot. It feels like someone who basically built a 60-card deck, 15-card extra deck. Now, it could be like a Masochist strategy. Maybe. But even my Masochist strategy just goes 60 cards. Even I cut the limit at like 46, which is our deck is at. When an opponent's monster declares attack, all attack position monsters your opponent controls lose currently 800 attack for each monster they control. That still wins me the game, son. I'm still 1500. Yeah, well, alright. No, we should get one of those walls. That actually would be a really good card if we could get into our collection. Alright, well, we won by the beatdown strategy. Opponent surrendered, opponent DC'd, and we beat an opponent by the natural laws of YuGiOh. Alright, we've beaten an opponent 3 ways to Tuesday, so that's great. Alright, let's just... We'd had 2 legacy packs there, by the way. Let's just see what the heck we were dealing with. That's a pile of cards. So what? We're just ritual summoning relinquished? So what? We're fusion summoning for the relinquishes? That's what we're doing? We put a 60-card deck together that does one thing. Summons relinquished. So, 60 cards. So we're praying and hoping to see a ritual spell, a monster that we can use for the ritual spell, which again, we got a lot here. There's a lot of ones. So, yeah. Sure. We weren't going to be making much, that's for sure. And the problem is, he had the animas, but unfortunately, because the fact is that I never played in the link columns, the animas were useless. All right, yeah. So his macro was probably just, he didn't probably have any of this. It was probably stuff that did absolutely nothing. He was just trying to keep his hand unclogged. Heck, he may have been sitting, I guess even if he was sitting on a kaiju, I don't know if you wanted to give me a kaiju at 33,000 and then have me resummon my monster. Alright. Yeah, kids, there's better ways to build a relinquish than 60 cards and praying and hoping you see a 3 of and then another 3 of. 6 cards out of 60 cards. That's not a good probability. Alrighty, on to pack openings. Our secret pack of Sacred Imperial Tomb. Ooh, golden! Please be golden on the side of the pack. It's gonna tease us. Such a tease, Master Duel. Guard Dragon and Drake. If this card is supposed to summon from your hand or deck, you can double this card's original attack in defense till the end of the turn. It cannot be, must be summoned by card effect. This card is special summoned from your graveyard, or as bad as card is special summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls or destroy. Yeah, we're not playing the Guard Dragons. Thunder Dragon, Thunderstorm Mech. We don't even have Thunder monsters that we're even playing that are good. A Goaty Fury, if we ever decide to play some fishiness. It wasn't in. Ooh, Mask of Restrict. Cool card. A side deck tech, 100%. But cool card, though. Cool card, 100%. Was played a lot back in the day when kaijus were very prevalent in side decks. Curious, the Odadic Light. Alaretta, the Odadic Dark. Odadic Hollow. And a Black Mamba. Alright, yeah, so we can special summon if we control a reptile. Alright, so I was really hoping the SR would be in that side of the pack. It didn't generate any other secret packs, because again, Mask of Restrict is definitely just a side deck staple, not really, and maybe a main deck staple if we were in a time period where tributing monsters was a big thing, which we are not. Alright, so 2 legacy packs. We got a Junk Synchron, okay. That's pretty nice if we ever decide to go, if we can ever get a real strong fusion, a Synchro strategy going. That's not too bad of a thing to get one of in our collection. And Goblin's Secret Remedy, increase your life points by 600. We've already got the, and then we got Sealing Ceremony of Canton. When turning, you banish 1 fire monster for graveyard, target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard, banish that target. Sure, if we were playing a much stronger fire strategy. Alrighty, well, it's back to the ladder, folks. We are ever closer to reaching our first initial goal of silver. Alrighty. Well, our opponent just quickly passed. The one, the only, the shifted man. The man of the shifted sea. Watch us lose our Eldritch, by the way. Well, our man really wanted us to go. I guess maybe we should have just passed. Because if he has a way to kill Eldritch, I just lose. I have no idea what our opponent is playing. Clearly they're playing Draw Pass. Well, I guess they were under the shifter effect, so, I mean. And remember, we go to battle phase because if they got evenly matched in their hand, kids, we want to make sure that evenly match cannot hurt us. Because again, they'd have to go to battle phase and then trigger evenly matched. Alright, so what in the name of anything are we playing that we had to pass 2 turns on? Again, one turn clearly was they wanted to go second. A second turn, they definitely did not want to play into shifter. So, what the heck are they playing? I'm not going to trigger pinpoint dash since I have no idea what they're playing. They bricked up. They're bricked up. A draw. Okay, so they're bricked up on hand traps. I mean, this gives us the win, I think, if we go for... No, he will be 50 points shy of dying. Alright. Well, there's an Ash. So yeah, he's kind of bricked up on hand traps. What is he playing, like Malice? I know Malice got hits in Master Duel recently. Yeah, he would have been 50 points shy of dying. Just trying to think, like, what is his strategy? Like, he's passed multiple turns, like, he's just breaking up on hand traps. He's got no evenly matches, because he would have done it. Well, I drew my kaiju line. We will slowly kill this guy as well with just an Elwich. Because again, we could win on pinpoint dash, but I'm not going to take the gamble of figuring out which type of monster he's running and his extra deck when all I have seen is 2 hand traps. I have not seen the core of this deck at all. I have no idea what this deck is doing. Even if this was Sky Striker, you could have started playing spell cards by now. Like, there are spell cards that start doing things. I've never seen a Sky Striker deck brick this bad before. Unless he's got a lot of out-of-engine stuff, even for Sky Striker. Sure, Liquid Kid, man. Mass change? We can't do mass change, son. No. We're playing heroes. He bricked up a lot of heroes. Alright, well, we're just going to play this because if he really is on heroes, this is a fusion strategy. So he's going to be playing a lot of fusion monsters. He could tint me out by going for the Link monster here. Because there's only 2 types of monsters this deck goes into. Links and fusions. Oh, no. Alright, well, that then stops that summon from triggering. I then lose my Eldritch. Yep, and now we're not summoning anything. We won! He must have just straight up bricked. Oh man, it's lovely when you could just win by people bricking up. That's the best way to win a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, we had to make sure, was he actually playing heroes? Was he just straight bricked? He was. He was just probably straight bricked up on what? He must have been bricked up on like 2 Called by the Grave. One of which was a mass change, but unless I had a hero, we know for a fact he was only running 1 draw. I was Shotgun Maxi. Ash Blossom. Imperm, but that would have been useless. Favorite Contact. Even Fusion Destiny wins him the game there. Well, not technically not, because I technically would have gotten it. So yeah, he did have 3 Link monsters, but I guess he decided to go Fusion. I had a better chance of hitting the Fusions anyway than the Links. Alright, that's a win for us. That's a win for us. Pack opening time. Another Master Pack. Open right before you all. And we got Emergency Rescue. This is for if your life points low and the opponent, you reveal 3 beast monsters with 300 attack and 100 defense from your deck. Your opponent chooses 1 and adds it to your hand and shuffle the rest into your deck. This is for like all of the like Rescue Cat, Rescue Rabbit, Rescue Ferret, Rescue Hamster. I think that's a Rescue Hedgehog that joins later after this card art. Harpy Girl, it's time for a hamburger recipe. That's another archetype. If we could get the French cards, I'd probably butcher the French. Apologies to all my French viewers out there if I've ever actually said those cards. double exposure. You could target 2 level 6 or lower monsters with the same name on the field. Their levels are doubled. At the start of your phase, you can target 1 Cypher monster you control. Okay, we're never going to get that card effect to ever go off. Advanced Crystal Beast, Topaz Tiger. Shin Squire for the 6 M's. A Slower Swallow. You control 2 monsters with the same level in the field. You can summon this card from your hand. You can chip this card, draw 2 cards instead of 1 of your normal draw during your next draw phase. Sure. It's the Wonky Quartet! It's always the best. And if you don't know, this referencing MBT, Marfa, Doug, and Nim Nim. They're our Wonky Quartet. I absolutely love them all. I absolutely love them, especially when they're doing Master Chef. That is a great series to go watch. Well, we did draw into a Wonky Quartet, but we're not going to put it into the deck because we're not going to wonk it up just yet because I don't even know what our level 4 package is. It's not even worth it because I feel like we'll die before it kills our opponent. It's hilarious, though. And let me know if you guys actually want the Wonky Quartet in our extra deck. Anyways, we got Cyber's Accelerator, 2 monsters plus a token. This really only works during the map phase. Target 1 Cyber monster this card points to, so really only work if we have a Cyber strategy going on. 3,000 needles at the end of the Banam step. This monster was attacked by a monster whose attack is lower than this card's defense. Destroy that attacking monster. Sure, man, it's never gonna happen. The Rukishin Clown. When this card is summoned, target one monster on the field, change its battle position. We got a Laboon. We got another Ignite Paladin. So if we ever see the UR from here that is a Tyrant's Throw, then we are golden. We are just straight up golden to start maybe playing some kind of Tyrant Throw strategy because we have a good amount of Ignites now in our collection. Not a lot of Ignites, but a solid little smattering of them. And Colosseum Cage of the Gladiator Beasts. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call it there. We had a good run. We only have one more level of bronze to go before we go to silver. And then we have to get up some silver. Maybe this year, maybe this season, maybe this is the season we get up to gold. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, hope you enjoyed. I will see you all here next time.